on Jazz Street, one of my favorite guitarists on the scene today, Pasquale Grasso. Pasquale, welcome to Rochester.
Thank you. It's good to be here. Yeah.
Have you played here before?
Never. Never. This is my first time. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally in a little town called Ariano Irpino, that is about 100 kilometers from Napoli.
Nice. So, who inspired you to pick up the guitar and wanted to play it?
My parents, they love music. They never had the chance to. They never had the chance to play any instrument, so they passed their love of music to me and my brother. And so we grew up listening to jazz. And my dad had recordings of all kind of jazz, Sonny Rollins, Bud Powell, Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie, Don Byas. So I grew up listening to jazz. And
people say when they hear you play, they feel like they're hearing people like Herb Ellis and Jim Hall and Charlie Bird. But for you, who inspired you? What were some of your favorite players then and now?
Well, since a kid, I was always attracted to the sound of the piano player from the 40s and 50s, such as Elmo Hope and Bud Powell and Thelonious Monk. And
Elmo Hope, really?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Yeah. Thank you. Bud Powell and Thelonious Monk, Elmo Hope, Barry Harris, they were my favorite piano player. Of course, Bird and these, But I love guitarists. I always love Charlie Christian and Tiny Grimes. Of course, Jimmy Rainey was one of my favorite too, because it was one of the guys that was trying to play like Bird on the guitar. So I like this style too.
So lots of classic bebop pianists as well. People like Elmo Hope, and so that's Jimmy Rainey is a name you don't hear a lot of people call as an influence. That's cool.
But I would say like the best 40s guitar player was Charlie Christian. Yeah, nobody beats him. Yeah.
Talk about your setup. What do you use for your guitar and amp?
I have a great guitar made by a great luthier and a good friend of mine called Brian Trenier, and it's an archtop guitar. And I have the Armand pickup on it from the 40s that I like. Yeah.
I love the pickup because a lot of people like to overpower with their amp, but I love how you have it actually tampered down. Why did you decide to set up your amp that way?
Well, I think that the first thing important is that the melody is at the top of volume. A guitar player used to play too loud, I think, and they don't listen because you have the amp close to you, so you can't really mix up the band. So I try to listen to the band and get a nice sound that melts with everybody. Sometimes it can be soft, somebody can be like groove, strong.
Very cool. Oftentimes there's a guitarist, Nicola Conti, reminds me of from Milan.
Yeah, of course.
Very similar style. Also, what I love about your playing, you can play with Sheila Jordan on one end and then Samara Joy. What's that like?
It's beautiful. That's what is great about jazz. You get to experience playing with so many different people, and each one a singer like Samara, Sheila Jordan, or a member of my band. They all have a different feeling, love for music, and when you play together, that feeling gets together, and it's beautiful. It's nice to be on a stage with people that you love and that you admire, and that you have fun, because as a band we travel a lot and we have fun, and we have to be with each other all day long. So sometimes it's crazy, some days are better than others, but at the end when we play, we close our eyes and we know it's going to be good, and we have fun.
Pasquale Grasso, thank you so much for taking jazz further.
My pleasure.